Alrighty, looks like we're live. Hey there, everybody. It's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Heat is Shuffle Draft Rebuild franchise here on Super Mega Baseball 4, here in year number 2. Last episode, in game number 2 of the season, we took on our division rivals, the Grapplers, for the first time this year, and we promptly smacked the piss out of them. 15-4, as we rallied behind Dick Lucas after his first inning of this year, which gave up 4 runs. He shut him down the next 5 innings as we scored 15 behind him to get the W. With that win, we're now 1-1 in the year as we come into a doubleheader contest against the division leaders, the 2-0 Platypi. Going on the mound for us in Game 1 will be rookie right-hander 20-year-old Reese Hunter making her debut. And on the mound for the Platypi is veteran pitcher Barry Ozone, the elite screwball throwing K collector now, as he has picked up the K collector trait. Looking at the lineup for us for Game 1 today. Leading off at catcher Tiny DeGrande. Batting second right fielder Jovan Bambino. Batting third locked in center fielder Hayam Colliner. Batting fourth, locked-in third baseman Norm Phenomeno. Batting fifth, left fielder Stallion Johnson. Batting sixth, shortstop Ham Slamus. Batting seventh, second baseman Sloop Whoopity. Batting eighth, getting the start at first base, Jess Fowl. And batting number 9 is the rookie pitcher, Reese Hunter. Let's get it on as we jump into Game 1 here in today's episode. Taking on the Plats. It's been a long week. Sorry I haven't been able to record more, guys. I did not have primary control of my office here. But now I do have the office all to myself, and I can catch up on the missed opportunities of streaming. So we are going to get a lot of episodes out today and tonight and tomorrow night, so stay tuned. I'm looking to have at least 3 episodes streamed tonight, because tonight we have this doubleheader first. Then I look after this to get into the first episode of the new Sawtooth season, the Season 2, which is also a doubleheader. And then the third stream for tonight is going to be a fun surprise for everybody if you stick around that long. So stay tuned if you want to see what I got on tap. Leading off today, catcher Tiny DeGrande, hitting .286 on the season, as he's going to go ahead and get the day started here against Barry Ozone, as I have to answer a message real quick. Give me 1 second. Oh. Oh, one boy never change. Good old one boy. We'll see him later. All right, DeGrande up first here against the righty Ozone as he's ready to go. Curveball taken in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball down and away is low again. 2-0 the count to Tiny. Good at bat here. Chase the fastball high as he fouls it off. 2-1. Way out of the zone on that one. Change it down and then chased and fouled off 2-2. K collector now active for Ozone. Fastball up, chopped up the middle. Right-handed backstab there by Jump, so make the play to first. 1 down. Next up is going to be Jovan Bambino, the right fielder, hitting .556. 3 RBIs on the season. Screwball inside, that is a strike, caught the inside corner, 0-1. Curveball put in, skied by Bambino to right field as he gets under that one, and is the right fielder making the catch, Juanita Hernandez. 2 down, bases empty here for center fielder, Hayam Colliner. He's locked in, hitting .778 on the year with 2 RBIs. Screwball down and in is low, ball 1 there from Ozone. Curveball middle in, just popped foul by Colliner as he got under it, 1-1. Screwball down in the way, chopped back up the middle slowly to second, jumps backhands, fires, in time. That's a 1-2-3 inning. Ozone gets a quick first under his belt, bottom 1. Lopez, Lee, and Stanberg do up first for the Platypi here against rookie Reese Hunter, making her debut. Leading off shortstop Charlie Lopez, veteran hitting .250 back with his old club, the Platypi. 1 RBI on the season for Charlie. So face the 20-year-old Reese Hunter. Hunter is a junk baller. She has below average accuracy and about average velocity. Nothing special in that category. 4-seam cutter, slider, curveball pitch mix. 20-year-old has a lot of upside, and I'm looking to develop her into a competent number 2, possibly ace down the road. But for right now, a sizable number 3 will do in the rotation. Lineup for the Platypi today in Game 1 after Lopez, it is third baseman Trisha Lee. Then it is left fielder veteran Morton Stanberg. Batting fourth is locked in second baseman Jeb Jumps. Batting fifth, catcher Sponge Dryden, 40-year-old veteran. Batting sixth, center fielder Geronimo James. Batting seventh, young first baseman Dwayne Butterfinger. Batting eighth, right fielder Juanita Hernandez. And batting ninth, Barry Ozone. Looking at the bench for the Platypi, they have Oxen Soxen out there on the bench taking a day off to rest. Veteran third baseman Rip Dingers is tense. Shortstop Rodney Park is still on the bench. Left fielder Biff Noggins also on the bench. And young second baseman Walker Runs also on the bench. No rookies that I need to highlight here. These are all guys who were on the team either last year or were in the league last season, so no one special to point out here. Except rookie Hank McConnell, the 19-year-old, one of the relievers we were targeting possibly in free agency and decided better of going against. Alrighty, let's get it on. Fastball down and in from Hunter, dribbled slowly to second, charging Whoopity on the bare hand. Easy play, one down. Next up is going to be third baseman Trisha Lee, hitless on the season. Veteran Crocodon's third baseman, batting in the 2 slot for the Platypi. Slider down and in, check swing strike called at the knees, as that's the first breaking pitch thrown by Hunter today. Next up is a cutter high, that is whiffed through as Lee is behind, 0-2 in the count. Forcing her up and in, line back at the middle, and it hits Hunter right in the face as she falls over. And Trisha Lee gets hurt in response, running down the line to first. So that is for hurting my rookie. Let's see how bad the injury is as Morton Stanberg, the left fielder, steps in. Hunter only got hit in the body, so it could have been worse. Trisha Lee pulled her hamstring, so suck it. 2 down, bases empty for left fielder Morton Stanberg, the veteran hitting .375, 1 homer, 2 RBIs on the season. High pitch is active here for the veteran. Forcing her down in the way on the first pitch taken low by Stanberg, ball 1. Curveball down and in, that is low in the dirt, 2-0. Slider down and in, that's a strike, 2-1. Forcing him down in the way outside, 3-1. Cutter up and in, Stanberg dumps it into center field as it jammed him. He will get in with a base hit. That'll keep the inning alive for the Platypi here with 2 down, first hit of the day. Stanberg locked in, here is second baseman Jeb Jumps, who is already locked in, hitting 4 for 9 on the year with a homer and 4 RBIs. Jumps looking to keep the inning going here against the rookie Hunter, who's now reeling from the injury. Slider away in the first pitch, strike called. Runner goes. Throw down is late by DeGrande, who does not have the strongest arm. It's easy stolen base for Morton Stanberg as he's in safely there at second. Second steal of the year for Morton. He's 2 for 2. 0-1 the count here to Jeb Jumps, who's lost his whiffer trait. Good for him. Cutter inside, grounded in the hole to third. Phenomenal. Omer fires the first in time, and that'll end the inning. Good inning for Hunter, despite taking the line drive to the chest. She does only give up a hit and manages to pitch around it to the second. Phenomenal. Johnson and Slamus do up. We'll see if the Platypi keep Trisha Lee in or if they will bring Rip Dingers in off the bench. Let's see, what did they decide to do? Is Norm Phenomenal up? Finished a triple shy of the cycle last episode. Locked in, hitting .500 on the year with a homer, 5 RBIs. And they do bring in the tense Rip Dingers, who's only hitting 1 for 9 on the year, but they need him in for the injured Lee. So Dinger's in. First pitch changeup taken at the knees. Strike called, 0-1. Or that was a fastball. Curveball in the dirt, bounces to Phenomeno, 1-1. Changeup away, pulled foul out of play, 1-2 as K Collector activates for Ozone. Curveball up and in, dumped to right center field, sinking quickly over the diving glove of Jeb Jumps. Base hit for Phenomeno, as that is the first hit today for the Heaters. One on to lead off. Here's left fielder Stallion Johnson, the off-speed hitter, hitting .500 on the year with an RBI and also a stolen base. First pitch screwball high, strike called 0-1 as there is a trait active for the catcher. Choker is active for the catcher. Okay, interesting. -5 to all skills. So Dryden has choker. Okay. 0-1 the count. Change it down, pulled foul by Johnson. 0-2 as he's behind. Ozone ahead. K Collector active. Fastball inside. Line softly to short. 1 hopper to Lopez. That is going to be a quick out at first, second, but the relay throw to first is late. Fielder's choice, and here's Ham Slamus, the shortstop, hitting .500 with a homer and 3 RBIs on the season. Hit a 3-run homer last episode. Runner goes on the first pitch. Taken low is the changeup. Throw down by Dryden. No chance to get the speedy Johnson, who's now 2 for 2 on steals this year. One of the count to Slamus, who now has the RBI chance here. Curveball middle and turned on by Slamus. Ripped down the line. Fireball coming at you as it lands one hopping into the trash bin. Home run. Ham Slamus back-to-back games with a dinger for the shortstop. He's at 2 now on the air, and it's quickly 2-0 Heaters in response to support the injured Hunter. Next up is Sloop Whoopity, the 7-hitter today. Second baseman hitting .400 on the year. 2 RBIs on the season. Facing now 10th O-zone. Screwball way outside, misses badly, ball 1. That is high on the changeup, taken, 2-0. Check swing on the curve in the dirt as it bounces, 3-0 the count to Whoopity. O-zone trying to find the zone, and he will there with a hanging changeup, 3-1 the count. Whoopity taking all the way. Fastball down the middle, driven to center field by Whoopity, but he doesn't have any power. Easy rundown for James, 2 down. Base is empty for Jess Fowl, the first baseman, getting her second start of the year. Sat out last game. She was hitless on opening day. Low pitch active for the first baseman. Curveball taken in the dirt as it bounces. Ball 1. Change away, hitting the hole to second. Diving jumps to cut it off. Fires the first in time. Nice play by Jeb, and that ends the inning. 2-run homer, though, for Ham Slamus. Puts the Heaters on the board first. 2-0 to the bottom of the second. Dryden, James, and Butterfinger up against rookie Reese Hunter. Now pitching with the lead for the first time in her career, trying to nurse that injury. Let's see how it goes. Veteran catcher Sponge Dryden, the 40-year-old, entering his second year in the league. Hitless on the season so far. Facing the injured Hunter. Fastball at the letters, fouled back, 0-1. Curveball down and the way is outside in the dirt, 1-1. Cutter up and in. That is pulled foul by Dryden. Out of the reach of foul. 1-2 the count. Slider inside. Whiffed on it. Strike 3. First curve punch out for Hunter. 1 down. Next up is center fielder Geronimo James. Hitting .333 on the year. Contact for his righty active. That's why he's out in center field today. Getting the start. Cutter up and in on the first pitch. Taken high. Good eye. Ball 1. Slider down, low, just misses, 2-0. Fastball middle of the plate, James fouls it back, 2-1. Curveball down in the way is way outside, 3-1 the count. Cutter up, strike called, 3-2 the count. Slider middle in, James fouls it off as he does manage to stay alive, full count. Curveball down. Check swing in the dirt. Good eye by James. First walk today for Hunter. 1 on, 1 down. Here's first baseman Dwayne Butterfinger, the 25-year-old, hitting .250. 1 RBI here in his second season in the league. Known more for his power than he is for his glove, hence the name. Heater down low, taken ball 1. He's prone to dropping a lot of balls. Curveball down in the way, outside and low, 2-0. Cutter down and in, that's low as well, 3-0. Fastball to strike call down the middle. Throw down by DeGrande. In time to nail Geronimo James as he is caught stealing on the 3-1 look by. He thought he could outrun his old Hot Corners teammate, but he was mistaken. First attempt to steal this year for James. He's 0 for 1. 3-1 the count here to Butterfinger. Still a good hitter's count, so we got to pitch him carefully. Slider down and then is low, ball 4. Back-to-back walks for Hunter here. Runner on, 2 down. Here's Juanita Hernandez. Right fielder hitting 1 for 8 on the year, 1 RBI. First pitch curveball down at the knees. Low, ball 1. No call from the umpire. Heater inside. That misses off the plate, 2-0. Hunter struggling here to find the zone with the injury. Slider's going to be taken way high, 3-0 the count. Fastball down and in. Chop at the middle slowly. Whoopity to his right, cuts it off. Fires the first in time, and that will end the inning. Good pitching from Hunter to pitch around the 2 walks to the third. It's 2-0. Hunter will lead us off, then DeGrande and Bambino. Leading off will be injured pitcher Reese Hunter. She couldn't hit anyway, so no real effect to her ratings here. Change-up strike it there at the letters, 0-1. What is her hitting ratings coming in before the injury? I actually want to see this. Where are you, Reese? Where is your hitting ratings? Her hitting ratings are a whopping 2 power and 1 contact. The injury does not affect her. 0-1 the count as that was over on the first pitch. Curveball taken high, ball 1, 1-1, trying to work the count here. Chased it high on the heater, 1-2. Okay, collector active for Reese. Taken, chased at strike 3. First punch out for Ozone. 1 down. Tiny DeGrande up next, 0 for 1. Grounded out to second his first time up. Change up taken high, misses. Ball 1 as Ozone back to neutral mojo here. Change up, ripped to short, diving. Lopez makes a nice snag. 2 down. Jovan Bambino up next, 0 for 1. Good reactions there at short there from Lopez. Curveball down and away, taken low, ball 1. Curveball down and then chop through the middle, base hit for Bambino. His first hit today, he's 1 for 2. And that'll keep the inning alive with 2 down for Hayham Colliner. Center fielder grounded out to second his first time up, he's 0 for 1. First pitch screwball there at the knees, strike called, 0-1. Chased the fastball high, 0-2, bad pitch to swing at. Pick off to first, back safely is Bambino. Ozone keeping good eyes over on him. Chasing in the dirt, strike 3, drop by Dryden. He'll fire to first in time to end the inning. It's 2 punch-outs in the inning for Ozone as he puts up a 0, bottom 3. It's 2-0. Ozone leads us off, then Lopez and Dingers for the Platypi here in the bottom half of the 3rd. Barry Ozone leading off the pitcher, getting his first at-bat of the season against Hunter. Cutter up and away in the first pitch, high, ball 1, missing the zone. Fastball down in the way, strike called, 1-1. Curveball down in the way, that is pulled behind the plate, foul, 1-2. Slider up and in, chased and fouled off behind the plate. DeGrande giving chase, lays out and makes a nice catch as he dives headlong into the backstop. I think you got a strong head, Tiny, 1 down. Charlie Lopez up next, 0 for 1 today. Curveball down in the way in the first pitch, outside, ball 1. Cutter inside, strike called, 1-1. Slider down in the dirt, 2-1 as it bounces. Fastball up, chased by Charlie, 2-2 as that was out of the zone. Curveball down in the way, chased it outside in the dirt, strike 3. DeGrande picks it, fires the first, 2 down. Second punch out of the day for Hunter. Base is empty for third baseman Rip Dingers, who started the game on the bench, came in for the injured Trisha Lee, who pulled her hamstring in the first inning. He's tense, hitting 111, 1 for 9 on the year with a solo home run as his 1 hit. Slider up and away in the first pitch, taken high as it misses the Dingers, ball 1. Cutter up, chased it, taken whiff through, 1-1. Four-seamer up and in, check swing inside, good hold, 2-1. Curveball up and away, outside, no call from the umpire, 3-1. Cutter up and away, outside, ball 4. Third walk for Hunter today as Dingers reaches. That'll keep the inning alive with 2 down for Stanberg. 1 for 1 with a single, and he was caught stealing in the first inning. He's locked in. No, he was safely stealing. That's right, he safely stole. I'm thinking of James. Forcing him down in the way in the first pitch, taken low, ball 1. Curveball down in the way, strike called at the knees, 1-1. Good pitch from Hunter to catch the corner. Cutter down, chopped in the hole to short, Slamus dives to his right, cuts it off, gets up and fires to first. No chance. Infield single for Stanberg, he's 2 for 2. Inning still alive for Jeb Jumps, who's 0 for 1. Grounded out to second his first time up. Curveball down and in on the first pitch, fouled off, out of play, 0-1. Zimmerman's up and in, pulled foul, 0-2. Slider down and away, outside, nowhere near the zone, 1-2. Cutter up and away, fouled off by Jumps, out of play. Will stay alive at 1-2. Four-seamer up and in, inside, 2-2. Curveball down at the knees, line to second, 1 hopper. Whoopity picks it, fires the first in time, and that ends the inning. Hunter strands 2 to the 4th. It's 2-0. Phenomeno, Johnson, and Slamus due up. Apparently I'm having a video chat, so we'll need to take a pause here in a second.
Now back, the third baseman.
I'll give you a second. Got a phone call. Phenomenal will lead us off here when we come back. Alrighty, and we're back. Let's go ahead and get back into it. Phenomeno leading us off here in the top half of the fourth. Heater still leading 2-0. Phenomeno did single his first time up, and then I believe he scored on the home run. Takes that change up high and away, ball one. Screwball down and in, that's low. 2-0 the count to Norm. Curveball middle of the way, driven by Phenomeno as he goes with it. He's seeing the ball well now. It is gone. Fireball coming at you as it lands at the base of the bullpen stairs. Second homer of the year for Phenomeno, and again, the second straight game, he's got a homer as well, and it is 3-0 Heaters. They still have yet to fix his afro clipping through the back of the helmet. Next up is Stallion Johnson, the left fielder, 0 for 1 today. Might have to edit Norm's hair if that keeps being a problem. Stallion grounded out his first time up, or hit into a fielder's choice. Screwball in there for a strike, 0-1. Curveball inside, dumped to right field. Over the leaping jumps his glove base hit, and that is the first hit today for Johnson. Speedster on, none down. Here's Slamus, who homered last time up. He's 1 for 1. 2-run shot for Slamus. Curveball away, strike called. That was the pitch he homered on, 0-1. Pick off the first in the dirt and by the catcher by Butterfinger, but not far enough away for Johnson to advance. 1-1 the count. There he goes. Curveball up and in. Strike called. Throw down by Dryden. No chance. Johnson's second steal of the day. He's 3 for 3 now on the year and 2 for 2 today. 0-2 the count to Slamus. Curveball away is popped up in front of the mound. There is Ozone as Johnson will hold at second, 1 down. Next up is going to be second baseman Sloop Whoopity, who's 0 for 1 today. Flew out to center his first time up. Fastball low, taken, ball 1. Good eye there by Sloop. Heater up and away. That's a strike on the corner. 1-1. Ozone evens the count. Pick off the second. Drop by jumps, but no chance to get Johnson as he wasn't going anywhere. 1-1 the count. Screwball down the middle. Driven to center field. Hit well as James retreats back a couple steps. Makes catch for the second out. Johnson will fake the tag as that's a good throw. We'll hold it second. 2 down. Here's Jess Fowl. 0 for 1 with a pop out her first time up. Or ground at the second. She was robbed of a hit by diving jumps. Screwball down and in and just inside, 1-0. Screwball middle in line at the middle base hit as that is through for a single. Coming around is Johnson. He was going to try it. That's a good throw. We'll hold. Runners at the corners, 2 down. First hit of the year for Jess Fowl. As that'll keep it alive for Reese Hunter, who can't hit. Struck out swinging on a high fastball. She chased out of the zone her first time up. She's 0 for 1. Good speed at first for Fowl. Screwball in there for a strike, 0-1. Runner goes. Curveball up and away is outside. Throw down by Dryden. No chance. First steal of the year for Fowl. She's 1 for 1. 1-1 the count to Hunter. She now has the 2 RBI chance. Can she find a knock here? Screwball away. Hit off the end of the bat. Shallow right field. In on it is the right fielder, Hernandez. She'll put it away, and that will end the inning as Hunter did her best. It was amazing she made contact. But a home run for Phenomeno in the inning gives the Heaters a 3-0 lead. Bottom 4, Dryden, James, and Butterfinger due up. Dryden leading off, struck out swinging his first time up. He chased the curveball in the dirt. 0 for 1 today. First pitch slider up and in. That is chopped the third slowly. Phenomeno charges, makes the play. Easy on the first, 1 down. Next up is James, who walked his first time up and then was thrown out trying to steal second base. First pitch to him, a fastball up and away. Strike called from Hunter, 0-1 as she gets ahead. Slider down and in. Almost hit him in the foot. Thankfully, he ducks out of the way. 1-1. Curveball down and away. Low. 2-1. Cutter up and in. Skied to left center. Over forward is Johnson. He's there. And Stallion puts it away. 2 down. Next up, Butterfinger. He also walked his first time up. So no official at bat yet for Dwayne. Cutter down and in on the first pitch. Inside. No call from the ump. Ball 1. Slider down and away. That is a strike at the knees. 1-1. Curveball up and away. Dwayne fouls it off the end of the bat behind the screen. 1-2. Four-seamer away. Chased outside. Grounded in the hole to first. Foul over. And she doesn't even react as it's through her legs. That is going to be a base hit for Butterfinger as he'll reach with 2 down. His foul just didn't even register that the ball was at her feet. Here's Hernandez. 0 for 1. Grounded out her first time up. Heater down and in. Strike called. 0-1. Curveball away. Lined at the middle base hit as Hernandez keeps it going with 2 down as that'll bring up the pitcher, Ozone. 2 on, 2 down. Can Hunter get out of this one? Here's Ozone, 0 for 1. Pinch hitting already. Barry Ozone done after only 4 innings of work today. Coming off the bench, his backup primary catcher, Knox Soxon. He's taking the day off to rest, hitting 286, 2 for 7 on the year with an RBI. Good RBI chance for the contact hitter. For about the knees on the first pitch, pulled foul as he was going on the first pitch. Little hack active, 0-1. Four-seamer up and away, fouled off, 0-2. Behind in the count is Knox, as tough out now, also active, as his contact is boosted through the roof past 100. Slider up, chased and fouled back. We'll do it again, still 0-2. Cutter away, chased outside, fouled off again. We'll do it again, still 0-2. Four-seamer up and in, way inside, off the catcher's glove as the runners are going to advance. Grande does finally track it down. 2 in scoring position now, 2 down. The ball hangs, driven to left on the line. Johnson there, and the pinch hitter's retired. That ends the inning as Hunter gets out of another one. Coming out of the bullpen, Bale Bozer, the lefty specialist. Former lefty specialist, I should say. We signed him in the playoffs for year 1, and he promptly crapped the bed, and we got rid of him. 5.40 ERA in the year and a 120 whip for Bale. 3 strikeouts on the year. Grande, Bambino, and Colliner due up. Grande leading off, 0 for 2 today, facing Bozer. On the year, Bozer, 1 appearance. He gave up a run in an inning and 2/3. No record. 2 hits surrendered, 3 strikeouts and a home run, given up with a hit batsman, batting average against 286. Does have that pesky crossed-up trait, which is a medium debuff here. That's inside on the first pitch, screwball. No into the zone, ball 1. Slider up, whiffed on it late. 0-1 the count as DeGrande does lose his contact versus righty trait here. Changeup up, taken high, 2-1. Fastball away, screwball away, fouled off, 2-2. Fastball inside, jams DeGrande as he muscles it to right. Hangs up, though, for Hernandez, 1 down. Tiny 0 for 3. Here's Bambino, 1 for 2 with a single today. Slider at the knees, line dumped into left field. Base hit for Bambino, his 2nd hit today. He's 2 for 3. Puts him on with 1 down in the inning, and that'll bring up the 3-hitter. Here's Colliner, 0 for 2. Popped out last time up, or struck out last time up. Fastball in the dirt, taken low, ball 1. Changeup up, whiff through it as Colliner off the mark, 1-1. Check swing inside on the changeup as I let that slip, 1-2. Screwball at the knees, pulled foul out of play, 1-2. Slider down in the way, chopped in the hold of second, jumps over, flips to second 1. Lopez back to first, late on the fielder's choice. Runner on, 2 down. Here's Fenomeno, 2 for 2 with a solo homer and a single today. Norm homered last time up. Screwball inside, jams him in the hold of short. Lopez over on the backhand, fires across the first in time to get the slow-footed Fenomeno, and that does end the inning. Bottom 5, it's 3-0. Lopez, Dingers, and Stamberg top the lineup up against the rookie Reese Hunter, who's over 70 pitches on the day and probably approaching the end of her day. Lopez 0 for 2 today, leading off against the rookie. Fastball down on the first pitch, taken low, ball 1. Ball down and in, low, 2-0. Cutter up and in, that's a strike high, 2-1. Four-seamer up and away, way outside and high, 3-1. Slider middle in, Lopez grounds up the middle to short, Slamus dives behind the bag, makes the stop, fires the first, in time, nice play, Ham, 1 down. Rip Dinger's up next, walked his last time up. So far, it's his only at bat today. Well, it's only plate appearance today, not an at bat. First pitch curveball up, strike called at the letters, 0-1. Fastball middle in, fisted to first, foul there on the liner, makes the catch, 2 down. Next up, Stamberg, 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Slider down, low, ball 1, no call. Cutter up and in, popped up behind second. Whoopity out for it in shallow right center. He will get there, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Hunter in the 5th. To the 6th, it's 3-0. Johnson, Slamus, and Whoopity due up. And with how quick that inning was, Hunter earned herself a shot at the 6th, trying to get the quality start. Here's Johnson, 1 for 2 with a single and 2 stolen bases today for Stallion. He's also scored once. Slider down at the knees, line to short on the first pitch right at Lopez, 1 down. Ham Slamus up next, 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer. Flew out last time up. Slider up and away, line to third on the first pitch right at Dingers, 2 down. 2 pitches, 2 outs for Bozer in the inning. Here's Whoopity, 0 for 2. Slider away, strike called, 0-1. Screwball down and in, strike called, 0-2. Slider up and in, jams Whoopity as he skies at the center, slow, shallow. James there puts it away, 1-2-3 inning for Bozer in the 6th. Bottom 6, jumps, Dryden and James do up against Hunter, who only threw 9 pitches last inning, earning herself a shot at a quality start. Jumps due to lead off first, he's 0-2 and locked in. Receiver down in the way in the first pitch, chased it low, 0-1. Slider down in the way, that's lined at the middle, base hit. First hit today for Jeb Jumps, speedster on, he's 1-for-3. Another teammate of DeGrande on, trying to steal off him. Here's Dryden, 0-2. Remember, DeGrande has already thrown out one of his old teammates in James earlier today. Cutter up and away in the first pitch. Driven by Dryden, deep left field, hit pretty well. Johnson retreating to the warning track. Makes the catch in front of the wall. 1 down, just inches away from a home run for Dryden. 1 down, runner at first. Here comes the 6-hitter today. Here is Geronimo James, 0-for-1 with a walk, and he was thrown out trying to steal. Ball down on the first pitch, runner does go. It's blocked in the dirt. DeGrande has no shot. First steal today for Jeb. He's 1-for-1 today. And on the year, Jeb is 2-for-2. 1-0 the count. Ball down. Check swing low. Good take there by James. 2-0. Fastball away. Strike called. 2-1. Slider down. That's taken in the dirt. 3-1. Seamer away. Outside ball 4. 4th walk today for Hunter. 2 on, 1 down for Butterfinger. Singled last time up. He's also walked. 1-for-1 today. Probably Hunter's last batter here. Let's see how she does. Cutter away. Strike called. 0-1. Nice pitch from Reese. Slider down and in. Runners go. Strike called. Throw down to second. DeGrande's going to get James for the 2nd time today. 2 down. Jumps had 3rd stolen no matter what thanks to Steeler. So he's 3-for-3 on the year and 2-for-2 today. But James is now 0-for-2 today and 1-for-3. 0-2 the count to Butterfinger. Hunter a strike away from getting out of it. Ball away. Chased and fouled off. We'll do it again. Fastball up and in. Chased it, strike 3. 3rd punch out for Hunter as she gets out of it, stranding the runner, and she has 6 shutout innings in her debut despite the injury. Foul. Hunter and DeGrande do up. That is foul. Then it's going to be a pinch hitter, and then DeGrande. Foul leading off. 1-for-2 with a single last time at the plate. Low pitch active for her still, facing Bozer. Fastball down in the way. Whiffed on it late. 0-1. Fastball down and in, missed it, popped it up right to the mound. Bozer barely has the move. Makes the catch on the mound, 1 down. Hunter up next, 0-for-2 today and locked in. She's done here after 6 quality shutout innings, giving up 5 hits and 4 walks, striking out 3 batters. Taking a line drive to the chest, but pitching through the pain like a pro. Good outing for the rookie. Coming off the bench to pinch hit for us. It's going to be backup catcher Fiona Clark, who has power versus lefty active here at the max boost. Hitless on the year for Fiona. She sat out last game. Change up inside. Ripped hard to 3rd. Right at dingers, though. Easy play. 2 down. Base is empty for DeGrande, who's 0-for-3.
Number 22, Tiny DeGrande.
Fastball inside. Whiffed on it late. 0-1 as Bozer's starting to tire. Slider down and in. Dumped up the middle. Base hit for Tiny as he'll get a hit. First for today for Tiny. He's 1-for-4. 2 out knock. Keeps the inning alive for Bambinos. 2-for-3 with 2 singles. Jovan looking to find a gap, maybe score a run. Fastball inside, that'll miss. Ball 1. Screwball inside, turned on and fouled off, out of play. A little early, 1-1. Screwball was sitting there ready for him. Fastball inside, chase, dribbled to short. Lopez charges, makes the play in time, and that ends the inning. We're going to go ahead and sub on Clark here, I think, as we're going to stick with her moving forward. We're going to go to the bullpen here, and we are going to turn it over to Kendra Kerr here first, as she's going to come in out of the bullpen, as she'll take over for DeGrande, as Clark will play catcher. Hernandez, Bozer, and Lopez do up. So I'm expecting a pinch hitter for Bozer here in the 7th. 3-0 still the lead. Hernandez 1-for-2 with the single. Kerr pitched on opening day. In that appearance, she went 2 scoreless innings, giving up only a hit, 1 wild pitch, and struck out 3. Her batting average against 143. Whip of 0.50 and an ERA of 0. Leader up and away, taken for a strike called here to Hernandez, who's 0-for-2 today. Or 1 for 2 today. Curveball down and in is inside. 1-1. Slider hangs. Hernandez chops at the second. Whoopity charges. Makes the play. 1 down. And here next up due up is the pitcher Bozer. I expect a pinch hitter.
Number 7, Bale Bozzer.
Bozer, whatever.
Walker runs.
Coming off the bench, pinch hitting second baseman Walker runs, who does have rally stopper, the former freebooter infielder. Young 21-year-old. Getting his first at bat of the season. Second year in the league for Walker. Heater up and in, blew it by him. 0-1. Slider down in the way. Outside, 1-1. Two-seamer middle away. Runs, lines it foul. He's late, 1-2. Trying to go with it. The ball inside. Line softly short right at Slamus, 2 down. Base is empty for Lopez. He's 0 for 3 today. Ace Exterminator, though, is active. Here comes Kerr's slider. Down in the way on the first pitch. Low. Ball 1. Fastball up. Turned on by Lopez. Hit well. Left center field. Carrying well. Will it get to the wall? Callner there. Makes the catch off the wall. And that will be extra bases for Charlie. His first hit today. He is on with a 2-out double. And that will keep the inning alive for Rip Dingers. 0 for 1 with the walk today. Two-seamer up and in on the first pitch to Dingers. Inside. Ball 1. Four-seamer up and away. Fouled off. Dingers gets it out of play. He'll keep it going. 1-1 the count. Curveball up and in. Dingers fouls it back. 1-2 as it's out over the screen. Slider up and away. Whiffed on it. Strike 3. First punch out for Kerr, and that ends the inning as she strands Lopez at second. Coming out of the bullpen to replace runs is closer Phil Flusterer, entering his second year as the Platypi closer. To the 8th, it's 3-0. Callner, Phenomeno, and Johnson due up. Hard lineup for the Heaters. Callner leading off 0 for 3 today. Struck out once, flown out, and grounded out. Facing the lefty Flusterer, making his season debut. Heater inside misses, ball 1. Slider up and away, lined up the middle to right center. Into the gap it goes. Extra bases for Callner as he's already digging for second. James gets it in. It'll be a leadoff double. First hit for Callner. He's 1 for 4. Next up, Phenomeno, 2 for 3. Grounded that last time up. He's also hit a solo homer and single today. Still locked in. Slider down, line to left field on the first pitch, but right at Stamberg for the first out. Next up is the 5-hitter. Here's Johnson, 1 for 3 with a single. Off-speed hitter active here. Heater up and away, strike call to Stallion, 0-1. Fastball way late on it, 0-2. Fastball down, dumped up the middle, base hit for Johnson as that's his second hit today. Holding at third will be the runner Callner. Runners at the corners, 1 down. Johnson locked in. Here's Slamus, 1 for 3 with a 2-run homer today. Runner goes on the first pitch. Heater outside. Throw down to second. No chance to get Johnson. Throw coming home. It's a double steal. And we successfully bamboozle the Platypi for a free run. 4-0 thanks to the head start there by Johnson. Callner capitalized and he stole home. First steal of the year for Callner and third today for Johnson. He is now, I believe, 4 for 4. He is 4 for 4 on the day. 4 for 4 in the year and 3 for 3 today. 1 of the count to Slamus as Fluster allows the run. Fastball inside, whiffed through at 1-1 as Dryden was not paying attention to the runner at third. Pick off the second, back safely is Johnson. 1-1 the count to Slamus. Lefty-lefty matchup favors Flusterer. Slider inside, chopped in to hold a second, jumps, dives, and cuts it off. He'll fire to first, 2 down. Moving over to third will be Johnson, and here's Whoopity, 0 for 3 today and looking for his first hit. Flusterer sets and fires, 2-seamer up and away, high, ball 1. Fastball middle in. Jams Whoopity as he skies at the right center. That's going to hang up over there for Hernandez, and that will end the inning. 1 run in on the double steal, though, as Callner scores, thanks to a boneheaded play by Dryden behind the plate. Bottom 8, it's 4-0. Stamberg jumps and Dryden do up against Kerr in her second inning of work. Here's Stamberg, 2 for 3 with 2 singles today. First pitch curveball down at the knees, fouled back, 0-1. Four-seamer middle in, check swing, that's inside. Good take, 1-1. Slider at the knees. Chop the second right at Whoopity. He'll make the play. On to first, 1 down. Jumps up next, 1 for 3 with a single today. Singled last time at the plate. Two-seamer up on the first pitch. That's driven to left center field into the gap, and that'll be rocketed off the wall by Jumps at the base for extra bases as he's on with a double. His second hit today. He's 2 for 4. Runner in scoring position, 1 down. Here's Dryden, 0 for 3. Flew out to the wall in left field last time up. Choker active. Steeler also active here. Slider down and in, low, ball 1. Good arm behind the plate now in Clark, so don't expect Jumps to run. Heater away, line to the gap. That's extra bases over the lunging Slamus's glove, and that'll get them on the board. Jumps hanging around third. He'll score on Dryden's double as he replaces him. It is 4 to 1. First hit today for Dryden. Next up, James, 0 for 1. 2 walks today for Geronimo. He's also been thrown out stealing twice. Pinch hitting for him is left fielder Biff Noggins, who's hitless on the year. Forcing him down on the first pitch, taken low from curb, ball 1. Slider up, strike called at the letters, 1-1. Curveball down and in, strike called, 1-2. Kerr gets ahead. Two-seamer up and away, outside, 2-2. Four-seamer down and away, chased outside, ground to the third. Phenomena over backhands, fires across the first, 2 down. Runner holds at second. Next up is Butterfinger, 1 for 2 with a single and a walk today. Dwayne struck out last time up. Curveball away. Pulled foul, out of play. 0-1. Clutch active here for Butterfinger in the tense situation. Heater up and in. Popped up behind second. Slamus there calling for it. He'll put it away, and that will end the inning. Platypi on the board, though, with back-to-back doubles courtesy of Jumps and then Dryden. So the 9th, it's 4 to 1. Foul, Clark, and then Kerr, so a pinch hitter will be up third in the inning. Just foul leading off, 1 for 3 with a single today. Stolen base for her as well. Stamberg and Noggins switch places as Noggins pinch hit for James. He'll move to left field, and that will move Stamberg into center. First pitch two-seamer outside from Flusterer, ball 1 to foul. 1-0 the count. Fastball down and away. Line foul by foul. 1-1. Fastball down, whiff through it, 1-2. Slider down and in, jammed foul. She skies it to left, shallow. Noggins called for it, then he's called off by Lopez, 1 down. Fiona Clark on next, 0 for 1. Grounded out to third her first time up. Powers lefty active. Slider up, chop through the middle, base hit as Fiona Clark delivers her first hit of the year. She's 1 for 2 today. I'll put her on at first, 1 down. Pitcher due up next to Kerr, pinch hitting for her. 2 innings for Kerr out of the pen today, only giving up the 1 run. Solid outing, that'll be good enough for a hold for us. Coming off the bench to pinch hit here against the lefty is going to be Cash Basquette, the left fielder. Batting 2 for 5 on the year. She sat out last game because a righty was starting. Now that a lefty is in the game on the mound, she'll get the at-bat. Slider up and away, driven by Basquette as she was ready for the slider. Hits it off the fence out there in right center, and that's going to be extra bases. Digging for third is Clark. She's coming around. Here's the relay throw from Jumps. It is late. RBI double for Basquette, and it's 5-1. Gambino up next, 2 for 4 with 2 singles as Basquette in scoring position here for him. Trying to keep it going. Taking the two-seamer, strike called at the letters, 0-1. Heater up and away, check swing high, 1-1 to Bambino. Fastball up, hard chopper foul up the third base line, 1-2, a little late on the swing. Slider away, chopper to short, right at Lopez, who's holding the runner. Throw to first in time, throw across by Butterfinger, doubles off the runner, and that ends the inning. RBI double, though, for Basquette, gives us a lead. It is now extends the lead back to 4. It is 5-1. Coming in off the bullpen is going to be Durr Neverwalker, replacing Basquette, trying to slam the door in the 9th, making his season debut. 5-1 to the bottom half. Hernandez, Fluster, and Lopez are the last chances for the Platypi here in Game 1 of the episode. Hernandez leading off 1 for 3 with a single today as Neverwalker makes his season debut. Fastball up and away, strike called. Our de facto closer last year. He had an up and down year. ERA was a little high, but he did save almost every ball game you put him in. Curveball fouled off. Low in an 0-2. Two-seamer up and in. Whiffed on it, strike 3. First punch out for Durr, 1 down. Fluster up next to pitcher. That's a pinch hitter. And it is Rodney Park, the shortstop. Back up to Charlie Lopez, seeing if he can keep his perfect season alive. He's batting 1,000. Heater up, fouled off, 0-1. Slider down and in, low, 1-1. Ball down and away. That's pulled in the hole to first. Foul dives to her right, cuts it off. Flips the Durr in time, 2 down. Last chance for the Platypi in game 1 is Charlie Lopez, who has Ace Exterminator active again. He's 1 for 4 with a double last time at the plate. Two-seam up and in on the first pitch. Check swing, strike called, 0-1. Slider down and away. Check swing low, good eye, 1-1. Two-seam up and away, outside and high, 2-1. Ball down and in. That's pulled to third, right at Phenomeno. Fields it cleanly across the first. 1-2-3 ninth inning for Never Walker as he slams the door. Heaters win 5-1 here in game 1. Well-pitched performance for the team once again as we hold the Platypi offense to only 1 run on 8 hits. Also 4 walks today as well, all of them by our starter. 5 runs today for us. We had 2 homers in the game and also scored some runs late with some small ball in the 8th and 9th. Love to see that. A very complete win. Hitless today for us were Whoopity and Hunter. RBIs today, Basquette had a pinch hit RBI double, Phenomeno had a solo homer, Slamus had a 2-run homer, and then our 5th run scored on a double steal. On the other side for the Platypi, their only run was on the RBI double by Dryden. Hitless today for them was the injured Trisha Lee, Rip Dingers, Geronimo James, Biff Noggins, Barry Ozone, Knox Oxensoxen, and Walker runs. Pitching lines, Hunter gets the victory in her Super Mega League debut. She goes 6 shutout innings, giving up 5 hits, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts. Would have gone farther had she not taken a line drive to the chest, but she improves to 1-0, getting her first career victory. Kendra Kerr, 2 innings in relief, giving the hold, 3 hits, 1 earned run, and a strikeout. Never Walker gets a hold in the 9th inning, striking out a batter, pitching the clean 9th. On the other side for the Platypi, Ozone only 4 innings today. He gives up 6 hits, 3 earned runs on 2 homers and 2 strikeouts. He falls to 0-1. Bozer, 3 innings out of the bullpen, giving up 2 hits. And Flusterer, 2 innings out of the bullpen, giving up 2 runs on 4 hits. Player of the game is Reese Hunter for her shutout pitching performance. Quality start. Phenomeno, the runner-up with the home run. And then Slamus, the 3rd-place finisher, with his 2-run homer. Not bad. And that is game 1 today. We still have 1 more coming at you for this episode. And we have a couple more episodes to follow as well. So stick around. Quality, not a bad start to the episode today. Let's see how things shake up here for game 2. Will there be simming or will we just jump into it? Let's see. Looks like there will be some simming. First things first, the team's CRT TV is making a weird high-pitched ringing sound. Again, who's going to fix it? Gutterson. I have no plans to keep Gutterson past this year, especially with the way he started the year. 2 players are fighting over a turtle you found in the dugout. Why is there a turtle in the dugout, first of all? Was it spying on us? Who do I give it to, Jess or Durr? Obviously Durr. He's more prevalent to our future. So he'll get the bonus, plus 19, and foul lose to 21. Okay. Not bad. Okay, we got a couple games to sim through. First, let's look around the league, see what we got going on. Linda Hand signs to the Sandcats as the former Platypi outfielder will replace Seymour Sox. Herbisaur signed veteran long reliever Grease Veterano as they cut Chiron Throne, the former Wide Loads arm. Buster Biggs to the Jacks as he'll replace veteran Buzzards outfielder Spitz McKinney. Sandcats signed Jose Carloco, former Blowfish first baseman, as he'll replace Izzy Baker, the Wide Loads second baseman. DP Turner released by the Nemesis for Dugout Fives, the young 26-year-old entering his 2nd year. Former Sawteeth infielder, now a free agent. Thomas Mesa, the rookie, plus 6 accuracy on a random roll. He's now up to 76 in that category, which was already his strong point. Hoping he'll get some velocity and junk down the road. All right, let's sim up to the next game here real quick, and then we'll do player development. Moose are going to take the first game in the pitcher's duel against the Herbs, 4-1, as the Herbs fall to 0-3 to start the year. B-Wolves then shut out the Wide Loads, winning 10-0 as they get their first win of the season. Wide Loads remain 0-3. Blowfish shut out the Freebooters, winning 1-0. Sirloins rally, then rally again, and choke it away to the Moonstars a 3rd time, 10-9. Crocs taking on the Grapplers here. Crocs win, almost blow it, but wins 6-5. I was about to say they won handily. Nemesis win 5-3 there over the Overdogs, and then in the last game of the sim, I believe, Buzzards taking on the Overdogs here. Overdogs rally and managed to put the Buzzards away, winning 12-10 as they rally twice to beat them. Everybody at 2-2 down there in the Monster Division, except the Jacks, who are a perfect 3-0. We are now in the division lead at 2-1, taking on the Platypi again, trying to hang on to first place, sole possession of first place. Scheduled pitching matchup on the mound for us will be 2nd-year pitcher Wagyu Takobi, and on the mound for the Platypi is their supposed to be ace Hurley Bender, who's already pitched this year. No record, a 1.59 ERA and a 1.24 WHIP. For some reason, he's pitching one game ahead of schedule, so we'll see what the deal is with that. Was their four-starter unable to go, or did they just want to throw him against us for shits and giggles? I don't know. Player development, what do we got? Wild Thing, not giving that to Hunter. She already has accuracy problems. Let's see, Kerr, no. Crossed up's a horrible trait. Choker's a horrible trait, especially for one of our closers. Phenomeno, solid. I like this one. Let's see, Tacoby, accuracy and velocity. This will be here next time, though. We can wait on this. Lucas, K Neglector, horrible, horrible rolls on these traits. Phenomenos is the only one we're getting. We're going to save Tacoby's for after next game, and then we'll see what else pops up for the other 4, which I don't like. All right, so Norm's going to get the 2 contact to 81, 2 fielding to 81 as well. He will not get the bonus 2 contact, nor will he get the bonus 4 fielding. So just the minimal roll for Norm, but he does get a little bit better. He is now officially an S-tier player. Oh, no achievement this time? Damn. Oh, well. Anyway, so Tacoby and Bender getting ready to square off here. Here's the lineup. Leading off at shortstop is Ham Slamus. Norm Phenomeno in at second base. He's locked in. Batting third, right fielder Jovan Bambino. Batting fourth, third baseman Keg Gutterson back in the lineup. Batting fifth will be left fielder Stallion Johnson, still locked in. Batting sixth, center fielder Hae-Young Colliner. Batting seventh, first baseman Jess Fowl. And batting eighth will be catcher Fiona Clark. Tacoby pitching today will bat number 9. Game 2 coming at you here. Looking at the lineup for the Platypi. Only starting change, a couple starting changes. Dinger's starting at third for the injured Trisha Lee, still tense. Jumps is on fire, still at second base. Stamberg in center as Noggins will start in left field, putting James on the bench. Oxen Soxen back behind the plate. He's in for Dryden, who drove in the only run in Game 1 for the Platypi. Everyone else started Game 1. So let's see how this one turns out. Game 2 coming at you today for the doubleheader.
The stands are filling up here at Colonial Plaza. Golly, this is a super-duper occasion.
All right, let's go. Slamus, Phenomenal, and Bambino do up against Hurley Bender, making already his second start of the year. Holder Close was supposed to start this game the long reliever, but they decided to instead give Bender the start. Slamus hitting 4 for 10 on the season here with 2 homers, 5 RBIs. He did homer in Game 1, driving in 2 runs. On the mound for the Platypi is their ace, Hurley Bender. No record, a 1.59 ERA and a 1.24 WHIP. 2 runs given up, 1 earned in the opening day start where he got the victory. Or no, he got a no decision, but they did win. 5 2/3 innings pitched, 5 hits surrendered, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts, and a batting average against a 217. So they are pitching, it looks like, with a 3-man rotation where they have Holder Close and Pena, who are both long relievers. Slam is ready. Here we go. Bender sets and fires. Heater in there at the letters. We're underway. 0-1. Bender pitching about 85% stamina here as that 2-seamer's outside. 1-1. Heater up and in. Strike called. 1-2. 2-seamer down. Chopped to second slowly. Jumps, charges, bare hands, and fires. 1 down. Norm Phenomenal next, playing second base today. Hitting .500 with 2 homers, 6 RBIs. Locked in here. Phenomenal has started at every infield position so far this season except shortstop. Let's see if he'll finally start there one day. 2-seamer up and in, taken high. Ball 1. Slider away outside 2-0. Actually, no, he has started at every infield position this year. He started opening day at shortstop. Second game, he played first base. First game this episode, he played third base, and now he's playing second base. He started every infield position. And a different one at that. Heater inside, whiffed through 2-1 as he was geared up for it. Fastball at the knees, line to left field, base hit for Norm as he'll keep the hot hitting going. He's on with a 1-out knock. First hit today for the Heaters. Next up is the 3-hitter, Jovan Bambino. 2 hits in Game 1, hitting .500 with 3 RBIs. Slider away, strike called, 0-1, caught the corner. Fastball down and in. Line, the third is jammed him right at Dingers, who drops the ball, but Lopez backs him up and forces the out at second as we had to freeze. 2 down, runner at first on the fielder's choice. Here's Keg Gutterson, the third baseman. He sat out Game 1, hitting only 1 for 9 to start the year. Good arm behind the plate, so no stealing today for Bambino. Slider away, strike called, 0-1. Heater up and away, whiff through it, 0-2 as Gutterson behind. Fastball up and in, turned on by Gutterson, hit well to the gap. Will that get down? Yes, it will, and that is going to be a extra bases possibly for Gutterson. Hanging to third is Bambino. It is a double. 2 in scoring position, 2 down. Here's Stallion Johnson. Locked in, hitting 500 on the year with an RBI. Lefty-lefty matchup, or no, lefty-righty matchup actually. Favors, I think this favors Johnson here. As long as he gets an off-speed pitch, he does. It's called a strike on the outside corners. That slider does nip the outside corner. 0-1. Fastball up and in, line to left field down the line, base hit. Johnson drops it in. 1 run is in. Gutterson coming around as well. He will also score. 2-run double for Johnson as that throw came all the way to the plate from Noggins. 2-0. Second and third RBIs of the year for Johnson. Here's Colliner, RBI hero active for the center fielder. Only 1 hit in game 1 for Colliner. He went 1 for 4 with a double. Hitting .615 on the year with 2 RBIs. Check swing high on the heater. Good take. Ball 1. Bender already tense here. Curveball up and away is high and outside. 2-0. Nowhere near the zone. Slider at the knees. Driven by Colliner well to center, but it's going to go right at Stanberg, and that will end the inning. 2 in on the double by Johnson. 3 hits for the Heaters. Bottom 1. Lopez, Stanberg, and jumps 2 up against Wagyu Takobi. Second-year pitcher making his debut on the season. Lopez leading off at shortstop once again for the Platypi, hitting .231 with an RBI. Here's the lineup for the Platypi in Game 2. Batting second is center fielder Morton Stanberg as he moves up a slot. Batting third, moving up, is on-fire second baseman Jeb Jumps. Down to the 4 slot is third baseman Rip Dingers. He's tense. Getting the start in left field, Biff Noggins. He'll bat in the 5 hole. Batting sixth is catcher Knox Oxensoxen, who pinch hit in Game 1. Batting 7th, right fielder Juanita Hernandez. Batting 8th, first baseman Dwayne Butterfinger, as those 2 flip positions. And then, in the lineup anyway, and batting 9th is the pitcher Hurley Bender. Wagyu Takobi, the average across the board B overall starter, making his first appearance of the season. The elite fastball in first, strike called, 0-1. Takobi started last year as a C+ in his rookie campaign as that curveball dipped outside, 1-1. He improved all the way up to a B before the postseason, but unfortunately he did not get a chance to pitch in the postseason due to us getting swept in the first round. Third pitch cutter bounced to second. Phenomenal makes the play, 1 down. And I've got another video chat coming in, so hold up. Up next for Pie is two-hitter Morton Stanberg, center fielder today, starting in left field in Game 1, hitting .417 with a homer and 2 RBIs. First pitch fastball away from Jacoby is a strike at the knees, 0-1. Double down and in is low, 1-1. Cutter inside, chopped up the middle of the second. Phenomenal dives to his right. Nice play by Norm. Over to first in time, 2 down. Norm was on that one today. Next up is Jeb Jumps, hitting .462 with a homer and 4 RBIs. Batting in the 3 slot today, he's on fire. Change up in there, driven by Jumps down the left field line. That is a shallow porch. It is gone. Platypi put one on the board. First run of the game. So they're going to even it up here. Well, it's 2-1 now. They cut the lead in half. Second homer of the year for Jumps, as he is one of the few hitters hitting well for the Plat. Next up, Rick Dingers, the third baseman, who is tense, hitting .091 on the year with a homer and an RBI. Went 0 for 2 in relief of the injured Trisha Lee in Game 1. Cutter up and in on the first pitch from Jacoby. Strike called, 0-1 as he gets ahead. Low pitch still active for Dingers here as that changeups up and away high, 1-1. Slider away, that's outside, 2-1. Forcing him up and in. Chased and fouled off by Dingers, 2-2 as he wanted the fastball. Curveball middle away. Check swing outside. Good take. 3-2. Forcing him up and in. Fouled off. Full count. Away. Driven by Dingers. Hit pretty well to center. Carrying out. Calling her back for it at the warning track at the wall. Leaps just out of his reach. That is off the fence and will be extra bases. That is a double for Dingers. Keeps the inning alive for Biff Noggins, the left fielder who's hitless on the year. Pinch hit in Game 1. He went 0 for 1. Seamer down and in, chopped in the hole to first. Foul dives out of her reach, base hit. Bambino gets to it quickly and gets it in. Runners at the corners, 2 down. Next up is Ox, catcher. Pinch hit in Game 1, he went 0 for 1. Hitting .250 with an RBI. Curveball away is outside, ball 1. Cutter up and in, high, 2-0. Seamer down, chopped foul, out of play, 2-1. Up and away. Driven to center. Ox did not get a good ride on it. Colliner there. Puts it away, and that will end the inning as Jacoby does strand 2, but he gives up a home run to Jeb Jumps, who continues his hot hitting as he pulls a changeup down the line in left over the wall. 2-1 to the second. Foul. Clark and Jacoby, bottom of the lineup, due up, and it looks like I've got another phone call coming in. Give me 1 second, guys. Foul due to lead off here in the first. She had 1 hit in Game 1 of the series, hitting .125 on the year. False alarm, just my son. He was trying to call again. Alright, he's gone to bed now. Top the second foul leading us off here. First bat against the Bender. Fastball in there at the letters, 0-1. Fastball down and in. Dumped the second on the soft liner, but Jumps there for the first out. Next up, Fiona Clark, the catcher, hitting .167 on the year. Had her first hit in the double in the 9th inning of Game 1. Cutter inside, misses. Ball 1 from Bender. Fastball up, driven deep by Clark to right field. Hit pretty well, but that's going to die at the warning track. 2 down. Hernandez makes the catch. Base is empty for the pitcher, Jacoby. First at bat of the year for him. Trying to help his own cause here, keep the inning alive. Curveball up and away, strike called. There's the elite Bender from Bender. 0-1. Cutter up and away, dumped at the middle. Diving his Jumps behind the bag to make the stop. Fires to first. In the dirt. Picked by Butterfinger, but infield single for Jacoby. As the pitcher keeps the inning alive for Slamus. 0 for 1. Fastball up and in. Turned on by Ham. Cracked right center. Carrying well to the wall. Looking up as Stanberg gets off the fence. extra bases here for Slamis. Around third, Jacoby, he will score on the double. It is 3-1. Third RBI of the series here for Slamis. Next up is Phenomeno, 1-for-1 with a single today. Locked in, scored on the homer earlier in the inning game. That's outside on the fastball, ball 1. Slider up, line to left field, hit well, but it's going to go right to Noggins, and that will end the inning. 1 run in, the double by Slamis, 3-1 to the bottom of the second as we go back to a 2-run lead. Bottom of the lineup up for the Platypi here, Hernandez, Butterfinger, and Bender against Jacoby. Hernandez leading off, hitting 167, 1 hit in game 1 for Juanita. She also had an RBI earlier in the year. Peter milled the plate, fouled off, 0-1. The ball down, pulled foul behind the plate, 0-2. Cutter up and away. High, 1-2, good take. Change it down and in. Pulled to third. Over the diving Gutterson's glove, base hit in the left. Hernandez on with the leadoff single here in the second. Next up is going to be Butterfinger, the first baseman, hitting 273 with an RBI. Hey, One Boy, how's it going, buddy? It is the Heaters doubleheader today. This is game 2. We took game 1 5-1 against the Platypi. We had a good offensive day, good pitching performance from the rookie Reese Hunter. Despite getting a line drive to the chest in that game, she gave us 6 shutout innings. Very good day. We also had home runs from Slamis, Phenomeno, and we even stole home on a double steal. Jacoby already gave up a home run in the first to Jumps, looking to keep it there. Peter down on the way in the first pitch, fouled off out of play by Butterfinger, 0-1. Dwayne had 1 hit in game 1. Slider down and in, that's chopped to short. Slamis to his left, under his glove, he couldn't get there. No range from Ham. 2 on back-to-back singles here in the second. She's good. Next up, Bender, hitless on the year. Hurley came in on short rest, and he is leaving after a short appearance, out after only 2 innings of work. Pinch-hitting backup catcher Sponge Dryden, who started game 1. He had an RBI double, driving in their only run. Yes, Bender was pitching on short rest. He was not supposed to start this game. He goes 2 innings, giving up 5 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 on a homer. Yeah, he was not supposed to start. Holder Close was supposed to start today, and so for some reason they chose Bender. This could mess up their pitching staff for the whole year. Fastball down in the way is taken low, ball 1. Curveball up, popped foul by Dryden. That's going to be out of play, 1-1. Thankfully, choker not active for Dryden here. Slider down in the way, outside, 2-1. I bet if both were in scoring position, it would be. Cutter up and away. Strike called, 2-2. Jacoby forces it. Change it down and in. Chased it inside strike 3. First punch out of the year for Jacoby. 1 down. Here's Lopez, 0-1. Slider away. Driven foul, out of play on the right side as it's off the sidewall, 0-1. Forcing up and in, taken high, 1-1, good eye. Change up middle in, Lopez rips it to third, fair ball past the diving Gutterson as he pulled it up the line. That is going to be an RBI single for Lopez. It is going to be 3-2. Platypi draw 1 run closer. 2 on, 1 down, here's Stanberg, 0-1. Receiver down on the first pitch, taken low. Ball 1 is Jacoby tense once more. For ball inside, that's just low, 2-0. Cutter down in the way. Fouled off. 2-1. Slider down and in. Low. 3-1. No call from the ump. Four-seamer middle in. Strike called. 3-2. Jacoby fights back full. Curveball down. Chased up the middle. Into center field. Base hit. Callner winds up and fires. Everybody holds. Bases loaded. 1 down. As this is going to be Jeb Jumps' chance. Solo homer in the first inning for Jumps. He is still on fire. Looking to drive in some more runners with the bases loaded. 3-2 the score. Platypi behind by 1. Murdered a changeup his first time up. Curveball bounces in the dirt from Jacoby. Ball 1. Cutter down. Check swing. It's low. 2-0. Four-seamer down and in. Strike called. 2-1. Change up middle. Popped up. Got him to chase. Well, got him to miss it. Slamis there calling for it. Infield fly. Shortstop puts it away. 2 down. Bases remain loaded. Angel Hernandez looking head ass. Love it. Dinger's up next. 1-for-1 with a double back in the first inning. Stranded there. Four-seamer down and in is low. Ball 1. Definitely forgot he has low pitch. Throw ball up and in. Check swing strike called. 1-1. Jacoby gets even. Cutter up. Chased high. 1-2. Jacoby looking for the punch out. Slider up and away. Outside and high. 2-2. Four-seamer up and in. Chased it. Strike 3. Jacoby punches him out and strands the bases loaded. 1 run in on the single by Lopez, though. 3-2 the score. Immaculo Spectaculo, the ace reliever coming out of the pen as the Platypi go to their ace in the hole. He's locked in. To the third, it's 3-2. Bambino, Gutterson, and Johnson due up. Heart of the lineup.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's Bambino, 0 for 1 today. He is ready to go. Spectaculo through 1 game this season. He's 1-0. He got the victory on the opening day start for Bender. No record, 1-0 record, no ERA, a 0.46 whip, 2 appearances, 1 save, 4 1/3 innings pitched, 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, and a batting average against a 143. He's ready to go. Here we are. Cutter in there at the letters, or fastball in there at the letters, 0-1. Slider down, that's popped by Bambino. Shallow left, out for it, the shortstop Lopez. He should put this away, and he will. That's the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, number
Keg
42,
Gutterson up next, doubled in the first inning. He's 1 for 1 today. He scored later on the double by Johnson. Fastball taken low, ball 1. Changeup chased in the dirt, 1-1. Bad pitch to swing at. Fastball away, fouled off by Keg, out of play, 1-2. Jovan looked more like an Italian stallion, yeah, more than the old man he was in 3. Yes, I have noticed that. They did a good job of trying to make him look younger. Fastball down in the way, grounded to second, right at jumps. Easy play for Jeb, 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, number
Johnson up next, 1
31,
for 1. 2 RBI double in the first inning for Stallion. Off-speed hitter active. Chased the heater away, 0-1. Changeup away, pulled foul, 0-2. Is Spectacular ahead. Fastball away, driven by Johnson, down the left field line, hit well, to the low wall. It is gone! Fireball coming at you. Stallion Johnson continues to hit hot, as that is his first homer of the year, and I believe that's his first homer of the series as well. He was homerless in year 1. 4-2, Heaters extend the lead.
number 15,
Bambino does look like an Italian greaser out of high school, even though he's 28. Calling her up 0 for 1 today. Change up and away, pops it up on the first pitch behind the plate. Right there for it is Knox, and the Ox will put it away to end the inning. Solo homer for Johnson, though. We're back to a 2-run lead. 4-2 to the bottom of the third. Noggins, Ox, and Hernandez do up against Jacoby. F it, make him young. Noggins up, 1 for 1 with a single. Maybe with in the custom leagues we'll make him young. How about that? 1 for 1 today. Biff pops that one foul. Foul giving chase. Jess gets there for the first out. 1 pitch out for Jacoby. Here's Ox, 0 for 1 with a fly out his first time up. Curveball down. Strike called at the knees on the check swing. 0-1. Little hack active. Cutter up. Check swing strike called 0-2. Tough out also active now for Ox as his contact's up over 100. Again. Change it down and in. Chased inside. Dribbler to third. Gutterson charges. Makes the play. 2 down. Are you hearing this news? I don't know. Are we? I don't know. Maybe we'll edit him to be younger if we do that one day. One day. Maybe not now. Hernandez 1 for 1 today with a single. Heater up. That's taken high. Ball 1. Curveball down in the way. Hit well to left center, but that's going to hang up for Johnson as he's there. And it is a 1-2-3 inning for Jacoby. Good bounce back inning for him. To the fourth, it's 4-2. Foul. Clark and Jacoby do up. That would have been fun. Agreed. Just foul up 0 for 1 today. Low pitch active for Jess. Fastball down and in. Jammed her down the line. Foul on the right side. 0-1. A little late. Fastball down in the way. Goes with it this time. Still late. 0-2. Spectacular ahead. Fastball down and in. 1 hopper to second. Jumps, makes the play cleanly. 1 down. Make Jackman 20. That's a little OP. We'll think about it. Make him good again. Clark up 0 for 1. Slider hangs on the first pitch, hit up at the line, off the diving glove of Butterfinger, infield single for Clark. Fiona on with one down, here's Jacoby. 1 for 1 with the single his first time up. Showing bunt. Bunt is down, that is foul, 0-1. And he missed it, 0-2. Well, got a swing now. Fastball up, dumped over first. Over the leaping Butterfinger, base hit. Jacoby has his second hit of the game. Digging for third is Clark. She'll beat the throw. Runners at the corners. Here's Slamus. 1 for 2 with an RBI double last time up. How many innings does Spectacular have? Let's see. He has an inning right now, I believe. An inning in the third. So couple that with what he pitched earlier this year. He has 6 2/3 right now. 1 run and went to like 160. Yeah, that's his second run of that's his first run of the year. Yep. Slider up. That's high. Ball 1. Heater away. Chased outside. 1-1. Slider hangs. Turned on by the Ham. And that is a fireball coming at you. Almost out of the ballpark as Slamus hits the tents. Turned on and belted, and there goes Spectaculo's ERA. Third of the year for Slamus. Third straight game with a home run for him. It's 7-2 as we break it open.
Number 26.
Phenomenal. Next 1 for 2 with a single. He's locked in. Slider up. Jammed it to short. Lopez on the roller. Makes the play. 2 down.
Now batting, the right field.
Bambino up next. 0 for 2. Fastball up and in. Jammed past the shortstop on the line. Base hit. Joven's first hit today. He's 1 for 3.
Now batting.
Next up, Gutterson. Keg 1 for 2 with a double. Grounded that last time up. Change with the knees. Pulled foul. 0-1. Little early. Chased it up and in on the heater. Bad pitch. 0-2. Spectacular still tense. Chased it high. Strike 3. Punch out for Spectacular, and that ends the inning. 3 runs on the homer, though, by Ham Slamus as he belts his second homer of the doubleheader. Bottom 4. It's 7-2. Butterfinger, Spectacular, and Lopez do up against Jacoby. Here's Butterfinger, 1 for 1 with a single today. Curveball down and in. Popped up behind short. Slamus giving chase. He's there for it in left center. Puts it away, 1 down. Jacoby picking up where he left off in the third. Spectacular do up next, hitting 1 for 2 on the year with an RBI. And he'll be pinch hit for by backup shortstop Rodney Park. Park went 0 for 1 as a pinch hitter in game 1, batting 1 for 2 on the year off the bench. Heater up and away, taken high, ball 1. Curveball middle of the plate. Line in the hole to first, base hit for Rodney. He'll be on with his first hit of the doubleheader. He's 1 for 1 today. 1 on 1 down for Charlie Lopez. RBI single last time up. He's 1 for 2. Slider inside on the first pitch, hitting the hole to short. Slamus dives, knocks it down, but it gets under his glove into left center. Infield single for Charlie. He's 2 for 3. 2 on 1 down. Here's Stanberg, 1 for 2 with a single. Cutter down on the first pitch, fouled off, out of play, 0-1. Forcing her down, check swing low, 1-1. Curveball down on the way, chase back to the mound, knocked down by Jacoby, fires over to second in time to get the force out, 2 down. Runners at the corners, 2 down for jumps, popped out with the bases loaded last time up. He's also hit a solo homer today, he's 1 for 2. Still on fire. Cutter up and away in the first pitch. Check swing. Strike called. Caught the corner from Jacoby. 0-1. Forcing him inside. Jammed him and fouled it back. 0-2. Jacoby ahead, looking to get out of the inning. Forcing him up and in. Not quite high enough. Jumps does make good contact. Driven deep right center. Colliner running out of room. And it is gone. Second homer of the game for Jeb Jumps as he puts it out over the center field wall into the batter's eye. And that's his 3rd of the year, and that makes it 7-5. Platypi back within 2. Did not get that fastball up high enough. Dinger's up 1 for 2 with a double. I was trying to throw that one out of the zone, and it just hung there. Slider up and away in the first pitch to Dinger. Strike called, 0-1. Heater up and away. Check swing outside, 1-1. Change up and in. Driven to right center, hit pretty well by Rip. Bambino giving chase, will not run it down. 1 hopping to the fence. Another hit today for Dingers. He's 2 for 3. Keeps the inning alive for Noggins. 1 for 2 with a single. Ball away on the first pitch from Tacoby. Fouled off, 0-1. Tacoby still tens. Forcing him down and in is low, 1-1. Cutter up and in. Whiffed on it, 1-2. Slider away. Lined up the middle base hit as Noggins keeps it going. That's 3 straight hits here for the Platypi. Still 2 down. Here's Ox, 0 for 2. Forcing him up and down the first pitch, taken high, ball 1. Tacoby starting to run out of chances here. Change up at the knees, pulled foul by Ox, out of play, 1-1. Little out in front on that one. Slider down and in is inside, 2-2. Cutter up, hit the first, foul there, picks it on the hop, takes it to the bag, and that ends the inning. 3-run bomb for Jeb Jumps, his second of the game. Puts the Platypi back within 2. It is 7-5 as Bale Bozer comes out of the bullpen for the second straight game. To the 5th, Johnson, Colliner, and Fowl do up. 4 innings is not good, that's true. Johnson up, 2-run homer, solo home run last time up for Johnson. He also had a 2-run double. He's locked in, facing Bozer. Or I guess it's technically pronounced Bozer now as they changed his pronunciation. No record, a 1.93 ERA and an 0.86 whip. 1 earned run given up. He did not give up any runs in the first game this episode. 2 appearances on the year, 4 2/3, 4 hits, 1 homer, 1 hit batsman, and 3 strikeouts. Batting average against .222, but he is pitching on short rest. Screwball, change it down and then strike called, 0-1. Slider up and away, fouled off by Johnson, 0-2. So he's late. Slider away, grounded softly to short. Lopez charges, makes the play, 1 down, gets the speedster out. Colliner up next, 0 for 2 today. Hang McConnell, yes, the rookie 19-year-old. She has not appeared this episode, but she's not had a good start to her rookie appearance. Yep, with a name like Hang, you expect it to hang. Heater up and away, taken high, ball 1. Maybe we'll see her this game. Screwball down, turned on by Colliner, and he got all of that one, folks. Fireball coming at you as it's on the bullpen steps, almost hitting our pitchers there in the bullpen. Colliner turns on that one, his first of the year, and that makes it 8-5 as we go back to a 3-run lead. And here's Jess Fowl, 0 for 2. First run given up by Bozer today. Slider away, fouled off, out of play, 0-1. A little late was Jess. Fastball at the knees, line to right center. That is down, and that is going to get all the way to the wall. Extra bases for the speedy Fowl. Hernandez gets it in, and it'll be just a double. First hit for Jess today, and that'll bring up the 8-hitter, Fiona Clark. Infield single last time up, she's 1 for 2. Keep lighting them up, that's true. They'll have no choice. However's lefty active for the first time today for Clark. Slider down, ripped to left field, base hit as Clark on that one. Her second today, she's 2 for 3. Runners at the corners for the pitcher. And we are going to pinch hit for Tacoby as he is just not in it today. He did hit well today. He is 2 for 2. Coming off the bench for us is going to be... Let's give it to Basquette. Cash facing the lefty here. She had a pinch hit RBI double in game 1. Cash looking to do it again here. Change it down and in, and Cash turns on it into cash money. Line drive into the bullpen. Fireball coming at you as Basquette hits her first homer of the year, and that 3-run shot extends the lead. 11-5. Heaters up by 6. Ooh, wild throw on a catcher. All right, how bad did it go? I want to hear this. Slam us up 2 for 3 today. 3-run bomb last time up for Hammy. Also has an RBI double. Currently locked in. Ooh. Slider down, chop back to the mound, right at Bozer, 2 down. Spiked it 3 feet in front of him. Oh, that's gotta suck. He's gonna do that every time, too. He either spikes it or it's going 30 feet over the guy's head. Phenomeno takes a slider low, ball 1. He's 1 for 3 today with a single, facing the 10's Bozer. Slider up and away, outside, 2-0. Change-up, check swing, outside, good hold, 3-0. Definitely slipped off my hand on that one. Chase the heater in the dirt, 3-1. Slider hangs, missed it, damn it, full count. Change it down and in, grounded in to hold a second, jumps over, fires the first in time to end the inning. But the Heaters strike for 4 in the inning, 3 on the home run by Cash Basket, as she brings it 11-5, doing really well as a pinch hitter this episode. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to leave her in. Coming out of the bull, actually, will we? Well, we have Mesa. I want to save him though. Kerr pitched game 1, so did Durr. Durr's probably not going to be needed. Kendra pitched game 1. She's a little gassed. Could go to Joanna here. Thinking about it. Trying to see if we can, like, swap it with someone in our, You know what? I'm not going to try to mess with it. We are going to go to Joanna Heater. She'll take over. It was an AI? Oh, God. Please do. I want to see this. 11-5 to the bottom of the 5th. Hernandez, Butterfinger, and Bozer due up against Heater. One Heater leading off, 1 for 2 with a single, as Joanna making her 2nd appearance of the season. She pitched in Game 2 in the 15-4 victory. She threw a clean inning of relief, giving up a hit, striking out 2, batting average against .250 on the year. Fastball down and away in the first pitch, fouled off, 0-1. Workball down and in, that's low, 1-1. Workball down and away, fouled off, 1-2. Change up and in. Line to right center, Bambino going over. Runs it down for the first out. Next up, Butterfinger, 1 for 2 with a single. Forcing me down and in, that's fouled off, 0-1. Ball down and away. Fouled off on the right side. Foul gives chase but can't get there, 0-2. Change up and in. Whiffed on it, strike 3. First punch out for Heater, 2 down. Next up is the pitcher slot, Bozer. Pinch hitting for him is injured third baseman Trisha Lee. She pulled her hamstring in the first game after hitting a line drive back into the chest of Reese Hunter. We rebounded and threw her out, and she pulled her hamstring trying to beat the throw to first. Lee is hitless on the season. Heater down and in, strike called, 0-1. Heater up and away, check swing high, 1-1. Change it down and away. Strike called at the knees. 1-2. Fork ball middle in. Inside. 2-2. Four-seamer up and in. Fouled off. 2-2. The ball away. Lined up the middle into left center. That's going to be down for a hit. Connor giving chase. Gets by him all the way to the wall, and that is going to be extra bases for the injured Lee, who's going to be in with a double on her first hit of the season. You have to go back and watch the beginning of this one. That was hilarious. Lopez up 2 for 3, 2 singles and an RBI. Yeah, literally it was Lee hits a line drive, smacks Hunter in the chest. Hunter does your favorite animation where she like stands and tries to walk and then falls on her face. And then I think it was DeGrande came out and he picked the ball up and threw out Lee as she pulled her hamstring stepping on the back. Oh, it was great. That was such a great sequence. Heater blown by him away, 0-1. Curveball down and in is low, 1-1. Forkball down in the dirt, taken, 2-1 as it bounces. Heater down, grounded to third, foul over, right there for it. Takes the bag herself, and that ends the inning as Heater now qualified for the victory. Coming out of the bullpen, rookie 19-year-old Hang McConnell. To the 6th, it's 11-5. Heart of the lineup coming up, Bambino, Gutterson, and Johnson. You really just throwing her to the wolves. Okay. Oh, you found it? All right, nice. I'll check that out when I get time. Bambino up first, 1 for 3 today with a single. Facing the 19-year-old Hang McConnell, the rookie. Pardon me, Jesus. McConnell, no record, a 36 ERA and a 6 whip. She gave up 4 earned runs in her only appearance of the year with 1 inning pitched. 6 hits surrendered, a homer given up, no strikeouts, no walks. Batting average against .750. Curveball inside, misses, ball 1. 2-seamer low, 2-0. Fastball up, Bambino rips it, but it's off the end of the bat to center. Stanberg there, 1 down. Next up, Gutterson, 1 for 3 with a double. Thought she would have, like, no accuracy. That would make sense, wouldn't you think? No, she just has weak stuff all in general. Funny enough, we were thinking of signing her in free agency. Fastball away, misses, ball 1. We chose Mesa instead. Heater ticking high, 2-0. Curveball up, hangs, but pulled foul. living up to her name, I see. Out of play, 2-1. Gutterson out on his front foot there. That's outside, 3-1. Fastball at the knees, chopped up the middle, base hit. Gutterson has his second hit today. He'll be on 1 down. Here's Johnson, 2 for 3, 2 solo homer and 2-run double earlier. He's still locked in. Grounded out to short last time up. Two-seamer away, strike called. 0-1. Curveball at the knees, lined at the middle, base hit as Johnson turns that back through the center of the box. Back-to-back singles here with 1 down. Next up, Hey, I'm calling her. Solo home run last time up. RBI hero active, and it's max boost. Here we go. So it's plus 30 power, plus 20 contact. Let's see what happens. Whiffed on it high, 0-1. McConnell tense. Fastball at the knees. Colliner rips it, but foul. Had the distance, 0-2. Fastball away, line to right field, perfectly timed into right. That'll load him up, though, as Hernandez has a good arm. Gutterson does not run well. Base loaded, 1 down. Here's Jess foul. 1 for 3 with a double. Connell still tense. Fastball at the knees, driven by Jess to right field. Fireball coming at you. It's a grand salami. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. We just blew it open even more. 12-5. I'm sorry, 15-5. I can't math. First homer of the year for foul. Next up is Clark. 2 for 3 with 2 singles. McConnell rattled. Fastball inside, dumped to left center shallow. That is going to sink in for a hit. That keeps it going. Good thing she doesn't have meltdown on top of this. Otherwise, this would just be bad. Heater due up next, getting her first at bat of the year. I'm not subbing her off. Go ahead, Joanna. I'm not bunting. Grounded past the drawn-in third baseman. Lopez starts the double play, though, and that will end the inning. But a grand slam for Jess Fowl breaks it open off McConnell. 15-5 to the bottom of the 6th. Stanberg jumps and dingers 2 up. Astros are losing 9-1. Oof, not great. I wish I could watch the Orioles game, but unfortunately it's on Apple TV. I wonder how they're doing against the Twins. Stanberg up 1 for 3 with a single as Heater enters her 2nd inning of work. Heater up, fouled off, 0-1. Forgot he has high pitch, that's right. Forkball down, chopped in the hole to third. Gutterson dives to his left, knocks it down. No play at first, though. Infield single for Morton. Jumps up, 2 for 3. 3-run homer last time up for Jeb. He's also hit a solo homer as well. He's 2 for 3. Curveball down on the first pitch in the dirt. Good block. Ball 1. Fastball down. Chased it. 1-1. Change up inside. Ripped foul. 1-2. Leader up and away. Chased and fouled off on the left side. 2-2 the count. Ball down and in. Ripped foul. We'll do it again. Still 1-2. Forcing me down in the way. Fouled off. Jump stays alive. Change up and away. Chased and lined to short. Slamus leaps out of his reach. A base hit. Back-to-back singles here to start the inning for the Platypi. Next up is Dingers. 2 for 3 with a double and a single. Peter up and in on the first pitch. Line to left field. Johnson coming on. Catches the liner for the first out. 2 on for Noggins. 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Ball down in the way. Hitting the hole to first. Foul dives. Cuts it off. Fires to second. 1. Slamus back to the pitcher. Late. Fielder's choice. 2 down. Runners at the corners for Ox. 0 for 3 today. Distractor active at first base. Change up down and away. Low. Ball strike called. 0-1. Accuracy debuff added to Heater. Heater up and in. Fisted in the hole to second. Phenomenal dives. Past it into right field it goes. Good effort. He overdove it though. RBI single for whoever just hit. 16-5. 15-6. Here's Hernandez. 1 for 3 with a single. That RBI single goes to who was that? That was Ox. Curveball down on the first pitch here to Hernandez. Ripped to third. Gutterson dives out of his reach as it's over his glove into left. Johnson there gets it cleanly. Bases loaded. Still 2 down. Heater starting to come unglued. Here's Butterfinger. 1 for 3 with a single. Fastball down and in. Fouled off. 0-1. Curveball down, rip the third right at Gutterson, and that ends the inning. Heater gives up 1, but she gets out of the 6th to the 7th. It's 15-6. Slamus, Phenomenal, and Bambino top lineup to up against McConnell. Here's Slamus, 2 for 4, 3-run homer and an RBI double today for him. McConnell tense. Heater up and in, hitting a hold of short as it jams him. Lopez backhands cleanly, 1 down. Next up is Phenomeno, 1 for 4 with a single. Can I sub him in? Huh, interesting. Interesting, okay, so I can't sub him on like that either. Good to know. Heater up and in, driven to right center field, hit pretty well. That's down for a hit. Phenomenal's second hit today. He's on with 1 down in the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 25.
Next up is Bambino, 1 for 4 with a single today. Bit of a quiet day for Joven. Curveball middle in, fouls it back, out of play as McConnell gets ahead, 0-1. Heater away, check swing taken, good eye, 1-1. Curveball down the way, dumped to short. Over the glove of the shortstop Lopez. Noggins gets it in quickly though to almost get Phenomenal, but he dirted the throw. Single for Bambino, 2 on. Here's Gutterson with RBI hero. 2 for 4, double and a single. Fastball up, line to right field. Right at Butterfinger, though, and he'll double off Phenomenal at second to end the inning. Bottom 7, it's still 15-6. McConnell due up first, then Lopez and Stanberg. Norm did get to S. In between games, we got him the little contact and I believe it was fielding boost. So he's now 81-81 in both those categories. He did not get any bonus rolls on top of it, but he has now officially graduated to S tier. Fun fact, there is no achievement for making anyone an S-tier player either anymore. Pinch hitting again for the second game in a row is Walker Runs, the young freebooter infielder. Pinch hit in game 1, he flew out. So Phenomenal comes in, he's going to pitch, and then we are going to bring in Ralph Blue to play second base. So Phenomenal coming in, making his pitching debut on the season. He has yet to throw a pitch. Let's see how he does. Norm did not pitch well in year 1. He is on fire, though, so we'll see how that makes it work. The S tier now, arguably our best player. Two-way man, gets fastball blown by, runs at the letters. 0-1. Rally starter active for Walker, though. Curveball down in the dirt, 1-1. Cutter up and away. That's high, 2-1. Slider hangs. Walker grounds up the middle, base hit. Walker Runs has his first hit of the season. He is 1 for 1. Norm down the locked-in mojo. Here comes Lopez, 2 for 4, 2 singles, RBI, and Ace Exterminator active. Fastball up and in on the first pitch, blown by him, 0-1. Curveball down and away, whiffed on it outside, 0-2. Cutter up and away. Chased and popped the second right at Blue, 1 down. We love Walker. Well, what can you do now? Yes, because he's now young and usable. Stanberg up 2 for 4, 2 singles today. Slider down and away in the first pitch. Line to third. Gutterson right there. Reaches up, makes the catch. 2 down. Norm on fire again. Here's jumps. 3 for 4 today. Single last time up. He's at a 3-run homer and a solo homer today as well. Driven in 4 of the 6 Platypi runs. Curveball down and in on the first pitch. Fools him as he's out in front. 0-1. Cutter up and away. Strike called. 0-2. Fastball up and in. Fouled off. We'll do it again. 0-2. Slider down and away. Pulled foul, out of play. Still 0-2. 20 now. Yep. Walker is not a huge liability anymore. Not as bad as last time. Agreed. Agreed. They definitely buffed him up. I guess that was the trade-off for Guns. He had to buff up Walker. Fastball down and then low. 1-2. Fastball up and in. Fouled off. Jumps. Fighting it here against Phenomeno. Cutter up and away. Ripped foul. Out of play. 1-2. Dribble down and in. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Jeb Jumps not going away. Slider away. Line to short right at Slamus. Makes the catch to end the inning. To the 8th. We're still up 15-6. Here comes long reliever Spike Pena. Reverse splits. That OP trait to the 8th. It's 15-6. Johnson, Colliner, and foul. Do up. They still effed you. Okay, that's fine. With the ages, yeah, fair enough. But think, Jackman walked, so that way walk could turn into Walker runs.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Here's Johnson, 3 for 4 today. He's a triple shy of the cycle as he singled last time up. 3 RBIs driven in. Facing Spike Pena, the long reliever, who is making, I believe, his 2nd appearance of the season. Long reliever, no record, a 0 ERA and a 2.25 whip. 1 1/3 innings pitched, 2 hits surrendered, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Batting average against the 333. Changeup inside, strike called, 0-1. Fastball up, line to short, 1 hopper to Lopez. He'll make the play. 1 down. Next up, Colliner, 2 for 4. Solo homer last time up and a single. Changeup up and away, taken high, ball 1. Fastball down and away, whiff through it, 1-1. Fastball up and in, dumped to center field. Colliner has his 3rd hit today. He's 3 for 5. Runner on first, 1 down. Here's Jess foul. Grand slam last time up for Jess. She's also doubled today. 2 for 4. Slider away, off the end of the bat. Sky down there for Hernandez in fair territory. 2 down. Next up is going to be the 8 hitter. Here's Fiona Clark. 3 for 4 today with 3 singles. Looking for her 4th hit. Slider up, chopped in the hole, past the diving infielders into right field. Clark's 4th hit of the game. She's 4 for 5. 2 on, 2 down. Here's Ralph Blue, the utility player, playing second base as he was inserted last inning. Batting 1 for 1 on the year as a pinch hitter. RBI 0 active for the first time this year for Ralph. Made a pretty good living with it last year. Change up high, taking ball 1. Fastball down, dumped to right field. Base hit for Blue. Bases will remain loaded with 2 down as we don't run well. Here's Slamus. Can we hit another grand slam? Let's find out. 2 for 5 today, 3-run homer and an RBI double. Will Slamus hit his 2nd homer of the game? Change up and in, ripped foul. Reverse splits active for Pena, 0-1. Fastball up and away, late on the swing, 0-2. Change it down, pulled it off the end of the bat in foul territory. Got him out front. Butterfinger puts it away to end the inning. Bottom 8, still 15-6. Dingers, Noggins, and Ox do up against Phenomeno in his 2nd inning of work. Here's Dingers, 2 for 4 today, double and a single. Receiver up and in on the first pitch, fouled back, 0-1. Third ball up and away. High, strike called, 0-2. Better up and away. Check swing outside, 1-2. Receiver up and in. Line to second, right at Blue. Makes the catch, 1 down. Next up, Noggins, 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Cutter down. Line to short in the hole. Slamus dives out of his reach. Good effort, but a base hit. 1 out knock keeps the inning going for the Platypi. Coming up, Ox, 1 for 4 with an RBI single today. Ball down in the way. Strike called on the check swing, 0-1. Little hack active. Cutter up and away. Strike called, 0-2. Now tough out active. Fastball up and in. Way inside, 1-2. Ball down and in. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Ox staying alive. Slider down in the way. Dribbler to first, right at foul. Fires to second, 1. Back across is Slamus. Double play. You love to see it. First one we turned in the doubleheader today. To the 9th, it's 15-6. Norm, Joven, and Keg. Hearted lineup coming up. There's Norm, 2 for 5, 2 singles on fire. Trying to find a way out of the ballpark here. Peter inside, jammed it foul, 0-1. Slider down, driven by Norm, deep left field. He got enough of that one. Fireball coming at you. 3rd straight game with a home run for Norm as he will match Slamus as they go 3 games in a row with a dinger. 16-6, we're back up by 10. 3rd of the year for Norm. Next up, Joven, 2 for 5 with 2 singles. Pena now tense. Change it down, pulled to first, diving Butterfinger. Nice play by Dwayne, 1 down. He does do it all. Next up, Gutterson, 2 for 5, double and a single today for Keg. Slider inside, whiffed on it, 0-1. Slider away, Gutterson goes with it, lines it well to right, but right at Hernandez, 2 down. Base is empty for Johnson. Still a triple shy of the cycle. 3 RBIs today for Stallion. Trying to get it. Change up away outside. Ball 1. Fastball down in the way. Chopper to short. Slow roller. Lopez there makes the play. That ends the inning. Home run for Norm, though, makes it a 10-run game. 16-6 to the bottom of the 9th. Bottom of the lineup up last time for the Platypi. Hernandez leading off for 2 singles. Norm going for the 3-inning relief appearance. Heater up. Strike call to him. 1. Ball down. Pulled foul. Out of play. 0-2. Better up and away. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Slider down and in. Chased and fouled off. We'll do it again. Four-seamer up and in. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Curveball down in the way. Chased it in the dirt. Strike 3. Clark fires to first. Low throw. Knocked down by Foul. Runner is still tagged out as Foul managed to pick it up and immediately punch her in the face. Good job, Jess. 1 down. Good save on the air. First punch out of the season for Norm. What the fuck was that? Dwayne Butterfinger up next. Looking to find something to go right for his club. Heater outside. Ball 1. Curveball up and away. Line to first. Jess will pick that one off the dirt. 2 down on the liner. Next up is Pena, the pitcher. Pinch hitter coming one more time. It is Geronimo James, who went 0 for 1 in the first game. He walked twice and was thrown out trying to steal twice. Contact was ready active for Geronimo. Heater way outside. Ball 1. Ball down and in. That is a low ball. 2-0. Cutter up and in. Strike called. 2-1. Slider away. Line to short. Slamus picks it on a hop. Fires to first. 1-2-3 9th inning for Phenomeno as he slams the door with 3 scoreless innings of relief. Heaters win Game 2 as they sweep the doubleheader. 16-6 to your final. Here in Game 2 after winning the first game 5-1. Rough outing for Jacoby, only going 4 innings today, but then we slammed the door the rest of the way. Heater gave us 2 innings, giving up 1 run. She'll probably get the win. Phenomeno, 3 innings, scoreless in relief as well. He also hit a homer. We had 2, I believe 1 grand slam today, a couple multi-run homers, a couple solo homers, and it was a great day all around. Only person hitless today for us was Joanna Heater. Everyone else got at least 1 hit. Ham Slamus had a 3-run homer and an RBI double. Norm Phenomeno a solo homer. Gutter Johnson a solo homer and 2-run double. Colliner a solo homer. Jess Fowl had a grand slam. Cash Basket had a pinch hit 3-run homer. And on the other side for the Platypi, hitless today were Dryden, as well as, that's it actually, he's the only hitless batter. Everyone else got a hit. 2 homers today for Jeb Jumps. He had a 3-run homer and a solo homer. RBI single for Charlie Lopez and an RBI single for Oxen Soxen. Norm Phenomeno gets the save out of the bullpen. 3 scoreless innings, 2 hits given up, 1 strikeout, his first save of the year. Joanna Heater gets the victory, 2 innings in relief of the starter Jacoby. 5 hits, 1 earned run, 1 strikeout. She improves to 1-0. Jacoby, 4 innings in his season debut. He gives up 12 hits, 5 earned runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts, 2 home runs. On the other side, Hurley Bender on short rest goes only 2 innings today, taking the loss, giving up 5 hits, 3 earned runs. 0-1 on the year now, as they probably would have been better off starting the scheduled starter, Holder Close. Spectacular 2 innings in relief of him, giving up 5 hits, 4 earned runs on 2 homers and a strikeout. Bozer an inning, giving up 4 earned runs on 4 hits and 2 homers. McConnell 2 innings in relief, rookie gives up 7 hits, 4 earned runs on a grand slam. And Spike Pena 2 innings in relief, giving up a solo homer, 1 earned run and 4 hits. Player of the game is Jeb Jumps for his 2-homer day, followed by Jess Fowl with the grand slam, and Stallion Johnson with his 3-hit day, finishing a triple shy of the cycle, driving in 3 runs. Not bad at all. You love to see it. All right. Whew, big wins today, big wins. This is going to be a great episode. Ba-dum-bum-bum-ba-dum-bum. Come on, there we go. All right, Bro Boom wants a new face for their Hyper Cheese campaign. Who do we suggest, Kerr or Norm? Well, Norm's loyalty is in a good spot right now, but he would make the most sense as a cover athlete. Kerr could use the loyalty to make her cheaper moving forward. It's still a little early in the season. Let's give it to Norm and max out his loyalty here real quick. Not bad. And then you're invited to a groundbreaking ceremony. Who do you bring as your +1? Fiona or Cash? Ooh. Well, we would max out Cash's loyalty. Fiona was the one we just re-signed, so we can always re-sign her in the offseason again. Let's do Cash. Max out her loyalty, too. Why not? Alrighty, let's look around the league. What do we got going on today? A couple moves, it looks like. Grapplers sign Wide Loads Catcher Prince prizes are going to replace Clever Buff. Wiggles Freeman to the Freebooters as they're going to get rid of the young Yips Frazzler. Thomas Mesa learns a new trait. He gets the Elite Curveball, the rookie reliever. Improving in both games here after both games. Nice to see that. Anton Goodwin cut by the hot corners as they'll bring in former Nemesis catcher Stacy Staples. Ham Slamus hits 16 contact on a random roll as he started using a tennis racket instead of a bat. He is now a B+. Wow. Okay, Ham. Go on. Go on. Raul Strikes, released by the Freebooters. He'll be replaced by rookie Uriah Mason Adair. The young 23-year-old Platypi sign starter Kerwin Arches as he'll replace Winnie Noel to give them a fully rested pitching rotation. I would not mind having Winnie in the pitching rotation. She could be a good replacement for Elmo if he gets a little too expensive moving forward. All right. They are giving up already. Interesting. Turlington to the Buzzards as he's going to replace Ice Vayner there in the bullpen. And Slopopity +3 contact on his day off, trying to get out of his own head. You love to see it. Okay. Let's go ahead and sim up to the next game here. We got 15 to get through. Pigs and Hot Corners in the first game of the sim. Hot Corners going to choke it to the Pigs 9-6. Wild Pigs remain unbeaten at 4-0. Grass Eaters taking on the Moose, and the Grass Eaters are going to get revenge on the Moose for last time out, getting their first win of the year, 19-2. Wideloads taking on the B-Wolves here. B-Wolves do hold off the Wideloads, keeping them winless, 4-3 the final. Jacks outduel the Grapplers 2-1 as they remain perfect at 4-0. Sandcats beat the Booters 4-2 as the Booters fall to 1-3. Blowfish easily beat the Sirloins 8-6. They're now in the division lead at 3-1. Sawteeth outpitched the Moonstars 3-2. Wideloads taking on the Buzzards here. Buzzards rally, but losing 10-5-4. Wideloads get their first win of the year. Jacks try to rally. They do and win in 14 innings, 9-5 over the Overdogs as they go 5-0 now. Freebooters are going to hold off the Pigs, handing them their first loss 6-5. Hot Corners are going to drub the Sandcats 9-4. That's a nice 5-run victory. Platypi taking on the Crocs here, and the Platypi lose in the follow-up game 7-0 as Kerwin Arches got shelled. Grapplers shut out the Platypi 2-0 again. Or was it the Bleebles? It doesn't matter. I just missed that one. I don't know. Sawteeth rally and beat the Moonstars in the final game of the sim 5-4. Okay, so we are in sole possession of the division lead. We're the only winning record team in our division right now at 3-1. Everyone else is 2-3. And next episode, we are taking on the Nemesis, who come in at 2-2. On the mound for them, their ace Gem Quilita, who did beat us in the postseason. She did not beat us, but the team rallied in extras to win that game. No record, a 1.59 ERA and a 0.71 whip. I believe we injured Quilita in that start, if I remember correctly. And on the mound for us is going to get Elmo Slayer, 0-1 with a 4.50 ERA and a 1 whip. So he took the loss on opening day to the Buzzards, giving up that 3-run homer in 6 innings. Ham got +16 contact, so he is now a B+. He is now basically a complete hitter. Like, let's go to the roster here. What is it? Yeah, he got +16 contact. He's now at 72 contact. That almost matches his power. He's using a tennis racket instead of a bat to improve his hitting abilities, just like those guys that play tennis baseball. They're keeping it current with the memes. I love to see that. Why don't you get them roll? Maybe it's because you used the Freebooters. All right, player development. What do we got? All right. Ooh, Landon. That's a nice role for Landon. I like that. I mean, fielding's already his strong suit, but first pitch Slayer's not bad. That'd be good. He might be able to be used as a pinch hitter. Fiona Clark, speed and fielding. She doesn't really need this. I wish it was hitting, but it's a decent element. Fielders will be here next time. Good power and speed upgrade. New Gear Day. Whoopity. Power and contact, but he could get base jogger. Ooh. Not good with his speed. I want him to be able to run the bases. That's going to be a hard pass for me. Wagyu, we're definitely going to snap this one up for him. He needs the accuracy, of course. Dick Lucas, that's a dumb one. Okay, so first one is Fiona. 1 speed to 66, 1 fielding to 83. Just going to visit the tanning salon here. Does not get the bonus speed. She does not get the bonus fielding either. Still a B-, but, you know, there you go. All right, fielders, that's dumb. Fielders we're going to get next time. Actually, his is here for 2 games, so we can wait on his. Landon's we'll get next time as well, because we can wait on that. I'm trying to save as much money as possible. To Kobe, we're going to grab his here as well. 1 accuracy to 56, 1 velocity to 54. He does not get the bonus 3 accuracy, unfortunately. But still getting a little bit better. Continuing to develop. So the next time out, we're going to grab this one for fair, and we'll see what else pops up. Okay, that was cheap. It was cheap, wasn't it? I just slept. That was some low-hanging fruit. All right, so we previewed the pitching matchup. Let's go ahead and set the lineup for next episode and call it a day for the Heaters. Lineup will be Johnson, locked in left. Next up, catching will be Tiny DeGrande. Batting third, on fire at first base, Norm Fenomeno. Batting fourth, right fielder, Jovan Bambino. Batting fifth, third baseman, Keg Gutterson. Batting sixth, the shortstop, Ham Slamus. Yeah, literally his contact is the exact same as his power now. Colliner in center batting 7th. Whoopity batting 8th at 2nd. Elmo Slayer will be on the mound batting number 9. And that'll do it for this episode, guys. This is the first of a couple we're going to be recording tonight, so stick around. But the Heaters sweep the doubleheader against the Platypi, taking sole possession of first place in the division at 3-1. We take game 1 5-1, and then drub them in the second game 16-6. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. Appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if over on YouTube, and if you're watching this, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch down in the description below if you want to come over here and watch the games live before they get posted. Tune in next time for the, what is the follow-up episode? Is going to be a Sawteeth episode, as we're going to kick off year number 2 with the doubleheader in that one. So stick around, guys. It's going to take me a few minutes to reset the stream, and I also need to refill my water, so I will be right back. Until then, until next time, everybody, this is the Nasty One, signing off.